in today's video. Good morning. We are in the Senin area of Jakarta, and on this not too early morning we are going to have a look at the completely renewed intersection, which has new tunnels, pedestrian bridges and everything else. So let's have a look and get there first. Because a zebra crossing doesn't mean anything. Of course, the improvements are done step by step. So as you can see here, nothing has been done yet. There's a construction site on the right, so quite dirty, but from here we'll start to see the improvements. There's an entirely new and wide bus shelter, which is now properly connected by pedestrian bridges. Over there you can see the new and improved busway station. It looks really nice. This used to be really narrow bus stop, 2 meters wide. They have completely remade it now, rebuilt it now. This bridge leads to all kind of bus routes, and you can also cross the road here, so let's have a go. Wide and open. Wide and open. Pedestrian bridge. Oh, you can see this is the old part. From here you can only able to enter the busway. And this is the free area which has been split from the paid area. Not operating yet, but over there. There you can see the original short tunnel on the right. Cars and motorcycles coming up. Just behind the bus station you can see there's another tunnel that dives under it. Because there's less rains now, things start to turn green. A little bit of green in the middle. Goes a long way. This is proof. Eventually those palm trees will be big ones. This intersection has completely changed. There's no through traffic anymore. We'll have to turn left here. And a few hundred meters ahead you can still turn around to go back and head in the right direction. All those red lines are bus lanes. And again in the middle it used to be all asphalt, and now there is a little bit of green and more pedestrianized areas so that people can walk and actually cross the street in a safe manner. Also new other wide pavements here, probably non-existent or almost non-existent on for the renovation. Now it's 5 meters wide. So yeah, big improvement again. This elevator should work. Let's give it a try. Let's see all those dirty hands already. This is completely different than it looked earlier. More clear. Single lanes, bus lanes, going everywhere. Still have to cross here, of course, so let's see if people want to stop there. Remember, there's no traffic. There's almost no through traffic crossing each other anymore. That's the new built and or renovated pedestrian crossing with a huge station in the middle. Wonderful, actually traffic lanes here now. I'm missing the pedestrian lights here. I think traffic flow is quite new for most people here. Seeing there is some staff inside still then they can drive on up while the traffic lights are working. So it must be a shock to see this develop so quickly. Again, we're trying to wait for the red light because there's no pedestrian light yet. It's red, so I should walk. No one's really stopping. Even there's a nice lane for motorcyclists to turn. And cars can't enter because it's too small. So, if people don't listen, then you have to enforce it like this. Wide pavements here, 4 or 5 meters wide. Benches everywhere now. And over here you can see the new end of the tunnel. 2 lanes of traffic in the same direction, feeding traffic that would go to the intersection behind us normally. I have to correct myself. Those people coming out of the tunnel don't come from that direction. They came from behind there where we were at first started with. Because this is a big curve to the right on the ground. Actually, I think this bridge is new because I remember there being some bridge over here. I think, not really sure. This is here. I think I was here. I'll have a look. Actually, is a new bridge. The old one used to be before that. Building near the tree, but because there's a tunnel now, I had to combine it with a proper bridge. And a new bus station as well here, so buses don't use the tunnel because they have the separate lane. Not all people use the new bridges, of course. Yeah, he's just crossing wherever he wants. Pavements are actually beyond my hope. It's really nice, smooth, high. And it's late afternoon. I'm sure you can stroll here nicely. People don't seem to understand what lane to take. This is a bus lane to be used only by buses, and it's a military plate because they don't care. Today is really hot. Just slowly walk back